said this could be crucial life-saving information. Researchers have rated the best and worst cities in the case of zombie apocalypse. Economic Modeling Specialists International ranked cities on their ability to defend against a zombie attack.
Прием, девятый, второй. Могу его видеть. Стреляет, товарищ командир, стреляет! Двое его преследуют. Подлетаю, 70 градусов на юг. Еще один. Их уже 4, которые его преследуют. Их уже 5, товарищ командир, 5. Двое справа. Среди вышел из здания.
Рассказала маме, черт возьми, бледно-белые розы тронута, в бледно-белом свете тонут города. Умри, если меня не любишь, я ломаю руки и ломаю.
Hello everybody, GirlFlash28 back again with another video. Oh my god, my hair looks like a mess. Trying to be really quiet because I don't want to wake my sister up. I'm just gonna move that a little bit because I hate the glare look on my glasses. It's not a good look. Anyways, today we're gonna be talking about how to survive a zombie outbreak. So, first thing you're gonna want to do is go get, something like this. You may be wondering, hey, what is that for? It's a journal. I got this from Ross, so they're only $3 at Ross, $1 at Dollar Tree. If you go to Dollar Tree, if you get them anywhere else, I cannot tell you the price, but just get you something to write it, or you can make your own. You have lined paper. Create your own, staple all of them together, and so on. But it's hard to know how much lined paper you're gonna need, so imagine just staple it, you need more, and staple it again. Soon you're just gonna be stapling way too much. So this is step number 1. Before the zombie outbreak happens, step number 1 is to grab a journal and start writing in it. Writing about what you know. The zombies are most likely to do. Also, you write down what you've learned from YouTube videos. Like, there is a YouTube video out there, how to survive a zombie apocalypse. If you haven't seen that one, that's why I'm here. So I've created 5 basic rules that basically tells you how to survive the outbreak. It doesn't tell you the outbreak. We're just gonna leave it at that because it does tell you how you can survive the zombie apocalypse, but we're just focused on the outbreak, not living longer past that at the moment. So, depending on what type of zombies we are getting due to the virus, we could be getting zombies from The Walking Dead, from Z Nation, from Video Game Days Gone, or The Last of Us. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of different zombies. You just have to pray to God that it's not the one from the, I was about to say The Walking Dead, but Walking Dead's okay. I was gonna say Days Gone. In Days Gone, you have infected animals and infected, which is swarmers, screamers, bleachers, breakers, reachers, criers, runners, and there's another infected animal. I said ragers, right? Ragers are infected bears, runners are infected wolves, criers are infected crows. Those are the main ones that keep getting me in the game. Those are the main ones that are a pain in the butt. And the pain in the butt to beat, other than those infected animals, is reachers, screamers, and breakers. Breakers are the strongest, reachers are the fastest, and screamers is a female woman that screams and alerts nearby hordes to come and attack you. Very, very dangerous. Okay, so in the outbreak, wherever you are at, let's just say wherever you are at, rule number 1 is to not scream or make any noise. So that means no gunfire, no tripping alarms, no car alarms, no screaming, because that's just going to bring them all down on top of you. Just like in Days Gone, any sound will draw them to you. And once they find you, they won't stop pursuing you. So create noise at your own risk. Rule number 2 is to watch your back. Act like you're driving. Keep your head on a swivel. Know what's happening around you 360 at all times. Do not focus on what's in front of you. Focus all around you. So if you see a zombie in front of you, look around before you attack it so you know if there's any other zombies in the area. Because if you just go and attack it, you're not going to see the zombie come up behind you. You're dead. Before you even knew it, you are dead. So please, watch your backs. And keep that head on the swivel. So that way, no people, because zombie apocalypse will bring out the worst in people, will bring out marauders. So watch out for people as well as infected. Rule number 3, if you're in any city, get off the streets. If you are in downtown Noonan or anywhere heavily populated like Atlanta, stay away from airport. Why do I keep doing that? Stay away from airports, stay away from malls or any shopping districts. Just go to the countryside and wait it out. Just go somewhere for 2 weeks, wait it out, and then once it's calmed down a little, go get some. I cannot speak. Go get some supplies. Once you've waited it out that 2 weeks, if they are not completely gone, it's like The Walking Dead in Atlanta. There's a lot of zombies still there that they haven't migrated to find food. You may be waiting there for a while. So stay in the building, help the guy in the military, still alive and flying around in helicopters. If not, you are stuck. And if that ever happens, swift, safe plan of action of how to leave the city. And make it accurate and detailed as possible. That's so good. Alright, rule number 4. Before you even decide to leave. This is after helicopters don't come to save you. Cover your forearms, legs, chest. Using cardboard or something else that's really, really sturdy and doesn't impair mobility, meaning you can move around and you can run. It cannot impair those two functions. If it has to impair one, impair the ability to fight versus the ability to run. If you can run, you can get away, live to save another day. Also, they like to bite the neck area. I don't know what it is, but they like to bite the neck area. It's very rare for them to bite the face. So they'll go for the neck, they'll go for the shoulders, they'll go for the forearm. So if you impair that mobility, that's fine. Just don't impair your leg mobility. You can get away, you can get away. If your arms will help you get away, don't impair that mobility. So, going back to, if you're on a roof waiting for a helicopter, you're supposed to grab flashy, bright colored objects so that way when light shines onto it, it's noticeable. So don't get anything dull. Bright, flashy, colored objects. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I covered that before I moved on. Okay, so we talked about watching your back. We talked about getting off the street, so what to do. We talked about not making any sound. We talked about armors and weapons. So weapons create spears out of mops and brooms and have axes. So that's part of getting out. So zombies most likely can see as well as you are seeing me right now in this light. So it's better to go at night. So wear dark clothing, like dark, and then wear the armor on top of that dark clothing. Then have the first line be spears, the second line be an axes or anything to bring a killing blow to the second line. So as the first line of spears strikes, second line goes in and brings in a killing blow, which was invented by the Romans, and hey, it works. Spears keeps them at arm's length distance. You could just like be like that and stab them in the head because the spear's that long. It's right where my book is. So that would be a safe bet of a weapon choice if you ever had to have one. So shields and spears, front line, axes, back line. And rule number 5, if you are in a police station that has weapons or ammo, grab what you can. If it does not, it means police were having an all-out shootout, and that whoever was barricaded in there, you need to convince to go with you to Alaska. Zombies cannot survive in the cold. So if they don't want to go, you can't force them to go, but at least try to convince them why. If they still want to go to a military camp, which is an all-out buffet because people are loud, and those camps and games or TV shows usually end up getting overrun. So maybe safe at the moment, but in the long run, not the best defense, especially if the military is always shooting and being loud. So in the long run, maybe not a good idea, but if you want to go there, that's your opinion, your idea. Honestly, I think I'd be better off on my own. I'd take my chances in Alaska. So if you cannot convince them, say goodbye and go your separate ways. And then you have to start your journey to Alaska. And that is it for surviving the outbreak. The rest of it would be surviving the apocalypse, like living through it. This is just it happening. So I'll see you guys later, and as always, stay safe and see ya.
This could be crucial life-saving information. Researchers have rated the best and worst cities in the case of zombie apocalypse. Economic Modeling Specialists International ranked cities on their ability to defend against a zombie attack, stockpiling food, containing zombies, finding a cure. And if you live in New York City, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're toast. The city got the worst rating, followed by Tampa, Los Angeles, Riverside, and San Bernardino, California. Southern California really stinks. And Chicago, so the nation's 3 biggest cities, right? Best place to be? Boston. The city was rated as the place you most likely would survive. Other contenders here: Salt Lake City, Columbus, Ohio, Baltimore, Virginia Beach, and Norfolk, Virginia. But, I just have a problem with this, right? Here I live in New York City, and I will admit that Manhattan may not be the best place to survive a zombie apocalypse. Number one, the food is going to go really fast. Number two, they can climb stairs. And as everyone knows, your buildings go up really high. But think if you live in Brooklyn, also part of New York City, or Staten Island. You could contain the threat to Manhattan and still have lots of farmland to grow food.